Hi guys, my name is Tanya.
And I'm Beth.
Yeah, she is. And today we are going to be doing the Rip It or Ship It tag for you. Not because we were tagged,
but because we wanted to.
So in this tag you pick out the names of fictional characters and write them down on little slips of paper like this, and you fold them up and you put them in some kind of jar, and then you pull them out and you decide whether you rip or ship the two characters together. And that is the game. So we have 42 names from different books in this jar because we got carried away, and we're going to do 10 on my channel and 11 on Beth's so that
they all get used.
And the joy is spread amongst us all. So without further ado, bring on the rips and the ships.
Right. Do you want to pick first, or...?
I was going to say ladies first, didn't I?
Stick your hand in the jar.
This one. Okay, I have got Elizabeth Bennet of Pride and Prejudice fame and Tamlin. A Court of Thorns and Roses.
I feel like that's not too far reaching though, because Lizzie Bennet is in some degree like Feyre. They're both quite like strong-willed.
I think she's quite fierce and sassy, and she'd want to figure out what was going on with all like the masks
she
and stuff, so
would
I think
be, like...
she'd want to get to know him.
Yeah.
And I think in the way he acts, he's actually quite Darcy-esque as well. So I actually ship that.
I ship it. Shake it up, shake it up.
Would you do the honours?
Feeling this one. This one's calling to me. So we have, oh my god, Luna Lovegood from the Harry Potter series and Jane Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. I don't think it would work, but I really want it to.
I want to see them as friends, definitely.
Oh yeah, but I think because Luna is so out there and Jane is so reserved, it would be kind of a clash of spirits.
I rip it in terms of relationships, but I reckon as friends, Jane would be like, okay Luna, whatever you say.
I feel like Luna is kind of a happier version of Mary.
They're both quite gentle souls as well.
So rip it, I guess?
Clary, Fray, and Charlie from The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
No.
I know.
That is literally the worst pairing you could have pulled for Charlie out of what is in here. Like,
I just feel like she'd eat him alive. She's not a eating people alive kind of character.
No, she's not. She's not mean, but she's very whiny, and that is the last thing Charlie needs.
Doesn't need whiny.
Charlie needs a hug.
Rip it.
Rip it. So rip.
In the frame, in the frame, in the frame, in the frame. I love that sound.
We have Neville Longbottom and James Carstairs from the Infernal Devices. I think I kind of ship it. Like, you picture Jem in one corner with his violin, like, hey guys, and you can picture Neville in the other corner hugging his like Mimbulus Mimbletonia, like, hey guys, and they could have a little greenhouse and Jem could sit there and play to Neville's plants. I ship it.
I actually ship it. Kel from A Darker Shade of Magic and Mr. Bingley. Well, Pride and Prejudice.
They're both ginger.
I feel like Mr. Bingley is just too enthusiastic.
I don't know, Kel deals well with nobility. True. So it's kind of familiar surroundings. I'd like to see them as friends, because Kel needs some friends. Lord knows Kel needs friends.
Poor Kel. I can imagine them being friends. I don't ship it. So I'm gonna have to rip it just because in my head I can't see it working. Yeah,
they're from two different worlds.
Literally.
Literally, and it wouldn't work.
Rip it!
Shake it off! Shake it off!
Woohoo!
It's this one. So, next up we have William Herondale from the Infernal Devices and Lucian from ACOTAR. I think this might work.
Like a snark battle.
That would be this world's sassiest couple. I can't even with the levels of sass right now. I can see it working. It would be like a love-hate kind of love relationship. It would be that couple that always
they'd
argues.
walk into a room first and they would hate each other. I think they'd like warm to each other.
Yeah, they'd be the kind of couple that's like, nobody insults you but me.
It would be very snarky and very sexy, I feel.
Oh, it would be so sexy. The Fox and the Welshman. Well, they do have a crap ship name. William? Lucian? Bad ship name. But I ship it regardless. Shake it like a Polaroid picture!
Katniss Everdeen.
Katniss Everdeen.
Etienne St. Clair from Anna and the French Kiss.
Because he's kind of Peter Peter-esque. If Peter had a happy life, I feel like he could go the route of Etienne. If you stuck Peter in Paris, in non-dystopian world, I feel like they'd be quite similar people. They're both quite overtly friendly.
My problem is I'm not that big on Katniss and Peter in the first place.
Oh, I really like Katniss and Peter.
So, I can't see it. I rip this one. If Katniss didn't go through all the things that she does, then maybe, but I feel like because of the character that she has to become, I can't ship her with the St. Clair that I know.
Yeah, I think that's the exact issue is if they were in St. Clair's world and both of them had grown up in St. Clair's world, I would ship it. But if both of them were in the Hunger Games, I wouldn't ship it. And both of them in their respective situations, I don't ship it. I guess statistically it's a rip.
I ripped it from the start.
To shake it good.
Shake it.
Shake it good.
Boom.
Boom. Tobias Eaton, aka 4 from the Divergent series, and Annabeth Chase from the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series.
I can see her having a massive crush on him.
She would totally crush on him. I don't know how I feel about this one either. I don't know the Percy Jackson series as well as she does.
I don't know the Divergent series as well as she does.
I'm basing this purely on first book Annabeth, which is not, there's not much character development
I only
there.
have first book 4.
Oh, you got a hell of a lot of 4 to come. This is the problem. Okay, so we're gonna base this on first book only?
I guess so.
I don't think it's gonna work. To be fair, if Annabeth was in that world, she would be dauntless. Although she could be erudite if she's daughter of Helena.
I feel like knowing
The
Darcy
wisdom is
and
more,
everything makes her more
dauntless.
But I feel like she is more of an erudite overall. I feel like she'd have a massive crush on 4, but they wouldn't actually have that much in common.
It's another one of those ones that I want to ship. I can see the two of them in training together and like flirting with each other. I feel like if Triss wasn't around, 4 would be like, hey girl. I'm not gonna say much, but I think Tobias at the end of the series could do with an Annabeth Chase. So I'm gonna ship it.
I'm gonna rip it. Just based on what I know, I'm gonna rip it.
Decided. Stick your hand in the jar.
Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy.
Did I spell Darcy wrong?
Yes.
What is it with our flippin' Bennets?
Because I watched someone else do this tag, and the whole reason I wanted to do this was because they had Jace and Darcy come up, and it was like, it doesn't work, but they'd be great bros. And I was like, can you imagine Mr. Darcy and Jem though?
Although I kind of want to see that fanfic scenario where the two people that don't get on are like locked in a room by accident, or like an elevator breaks down or something. I want to see those two in that scene, because I think it would be hilarious. I really want to ship it, but I can't.
I feel like Jace would be too abrasive for Mr. Darcy, and whilst friendship would temper that, I don't think they would get on in terms of relationship. I think like Jace possibly thinks too highly of himself actually for Mr. Darcy to really be able to get on with it.
I think like in a very different way, but I think it would be a similar relationship to that between Jace and Izzy. But obviously Darcy's a very different personality than Izzy, but I think they'd have that similar kind of slightly combative, but I actually kind of support you and love you kind of relationship.
Rip it.
They're bros, not hoes. The last ship is ready to set sail. The final 2. Cricket Bell from Lola and the Boy Next Door, and Harry Potter!
Yes!
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big Harry Luna shipper, along with my Harry Ginny. I'd basically ship Harry with all the people. I feel like this is like the dude equivalent of Harry Luna shipping. Like, it's so eccentric and Harry's so boring that they would kind of temper each other. Livering.
Just the two of them living in a house and Cricket like tampering and like creating things and stuff, and Harry not having a clue what's going on.
I kind of wish that Harry wasn't like hadn't grown up with Muggles, so that every time Cricket did something he'd be like, what the hell have you done this time? Like if that had been Cricket and Draco, oh my god. I ship it so hard.
I ship it.
I ship it. I love it.
So this has been the Rip It or Ship It book tag. This has been Beth. I have been Tanya. We hope you enjoyed it. I will put a link to Beth's video in the doobly-doo. And yeah, as always, I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Goodbye!
My hair is getting progressively bigger. Can you see this happening? Impromptu dance party!